Guys, just want to do my reaction video to The Gifted season 1 episode 10 Exploited. This is the mid-season finale. Kind of hoping this ends on like a cliffhanger, or is like some interesting twist going into this episode. I know I'm some behind some of the episodes. This Agents of Shield, Walking Dead review, since the weekend's pretty much over, and I'll be uploading all this stuff hopefully within the next 24 hours. I just saw Star Wars today, and I guess I was just kind of trying to stay off social media. But one, I had a lot going on this week with work, and also I was just trying to stay off social media in general, at least the best I could, in case there are any spoilers on the certain social media platforms. So that's why. And I also wanted to kind of process the Last Jedi, just because I know it's been a surprisingly divisive movie. And I'll just mention it early on that I like the film. But anyway, sidebar. Just want to go into this episode. The episode left off with Dreamer, the Strucker kids, and Blink being captured by Sentinel Services when they're trying to shut off the power to Trask Industries and free other mutants. The plan failed, and Esme is still being as shady as ever. I don't trust her, and I guess now is the point where, based on the previews for last week, they're gonna have the Struckers go to the Turners to appear to Agent Turner's better nature, and hopefully let them out of prison, or at least get them out of prison, or at least out of get them away from Dr. Campbell.
Precisely.
I'm supposed to let you know that your car is here to take you to your next meeting. You've got a 4 o'clock with some of the people from Trask Industries.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Stacy. It's okay. I'm still new here. I was wondering, is there any way I could sit in on the meeting? I've heard all the stories about how you work a room senator.
Oh, you want to learn from the master, huh?
Matt, donors can get prickly about...
It's all right. Just remember, hon, silence is golden. Montez, yeah, listen, I'm about to head in.
The Republican.
Get out now. They know. Go. They know. They're after Sentinel Services. Go. Get out now. Go.
Wait, say that again? How many?
Go.
Of course, thank you.
What was that?
Sentinel Services. Something about mutants infiltrating the campaign. They just made some arrests.
Okay, well, I say we go in now, since everyone's still in holding. I mean, Reed and I were locked up in there together. We know the whole layout.
You want to hit Sentinel Services? Are you crazy?
Don't call me crazy.
Okay, everyone take it easy. She wants to launch an attack on the heels of what we just went through with no way in. Which part of that doesn't sound crazy to you?
Okay, do I have to remind you that it's not just our people that are in there? They have your kids, too.
We saw men with guns cart away our kids while they cried for our help. So no, you sure as hell don't.
But my brain to cover your tracks, but it turns out that you took my memories of the last few days of my daughter's life. I went home that night to read her a bedtime story, and my wife had to stop me and remind me that she was dead, and that she had been for 4 years. So, thanks to you, over the last few weeks, I've had the opportunity to lose my only child all over again.
That was an accident. I'm so sorry.
You're sorry? You think I want an apology from you? No. I want you to pay. And I want you to know that this is extremely personal for me.
Healthy after all this. Look, you want to make a deal? Now's the moment. You won't like the next stop on this train.
As long as it's not here with you, it's starting to sound pretty damn good.
why you were.
What's happening?
Okay.
Welcome to the testing room. Are you curious about the walls? They're lined with adamantium, extremely rare metallic alloy. Took a while to acquire. We found some in a defunct military installation in British Columbia. It's indestructible, so it's perfect for exploring powers.
What do you want from us?
You'll face those sensors there. Join hands to combine abilities and demonstrate. The collars are now off.
Hey! Stop it! Leave her alone!
I will leave her alone as soon as you do as you're told.
Hey!
Sick.
We can't give him what he wants.
Okay, are you sure?
My dad put a gun in my hand when I was 4 years old.
Who in their right mind
Just
gives
like
a
riding a bike, right?
Who in their right mind gives a 4-year-old a gun? Oh.
Just go over the lid again.
I don't know.
Chase, baby?
Yeah.
Agent Turner. We need to talk. Here. Because I've seen your record, Agent Turner. And I believe that you're a good man. But I'm also here because you're a father. And you have dealt with the pain of seeing your child get caught up in a war she did not start. A war that began before she was even born.
What is it that you want from us?
The program that Dr. Campbell is running, it is not right.
You people are out of your minds. You think I'm gonna let an entire facility full of prisoners, full of criminals, go free because what? Because you bust in my house, point a gun at me and my wife and ask politely?
No. All I ask is that you do what you swore you were gonna do when you put the badge on. Uphold the Constitution.
Everything going on in that lab has been authorized by Congress. If you have a problem with that, there's a thing in this country called a ballot box.
Doesn't have to be difficult. Just show me what you can do.
Don't do anything for him.
Children, clasp hands.
Don't do what he...
Is there a need for more bloodshed?
Sir, we're approaching the limits of our sensors.
Unbelievable.
We have to stop them.
The room is indestructible. Keep monitoring, it'll be fine.
Indestructible, huh?
Paula, we're talking about criminals here.
They're teenagers.
No, this is way more complicated.
Jace! Baby, what are you doing in our little girl's name?
Yeah, what the hell are you doing?
Wait, Esme told you what we were doing?
Not just me. She told everyone here what you two were up to.
This doesn't make any sense.
Maybe she didn't think it was right. You making a deal to let all those folks go to jail.
But it was her idea.
What?
She came to us. She was the one who suggested we go to Agent Turner.
That isn't what she said.
She lied to us.
Where are the others?
Trask.
But we said we wouldn't attack.
We can't just leave our people there. Esme said she had a plan.
Oh my god.
All right. Listen, the plan is to...
I've got my own plan. Thanks for the help, Marcos.
I really don't like her.
Who authorized this?
Hey, what are you doing?
Shots fired in the transport vehicle. Anyone have eyes?
Does anybody have eyes?
Fire.
Wait!
Damn it. Call it in. Call it in right now.
Take the grenade off your belt, pull the pin, and get in the car.
No!
We need to get these collars off. Someone help me find the key. Come on!
They are the Stepford Cuckoos.
Advance. Alpha moving up. On the ground.
Fire. 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 Go, boys and girls. The fun's just starting.
Okay, they really were the Stepford Cuckoos. Yeah, I mean, I kind of got that idea just from, I guess, when during that scene when she was like disguised as like, I guess like an intern as part of that guy's campaign. Who, I don't know why he reminded me of like Ted Cruz for some reason, but anyway, and there was like constantly, and they were like communicating with her, and it sounded like the actress's voice. So I figured like, okay, that's a big clue that, oh, like, okay, that's why, because they were kind of I mean, they were morally ambiguous. I mean, they were definitely like some. I just know enough. I didn't read enough of like Stepford Cuckoo X-Men comics to deal with the Stepford Cuckoo specifically, but I just knew that they were like 5 quintuplets who were clones of Emma Frost from the Hellfire Club, and later became a member of the X-Men, and later Scott Summers' girlfriend after Jean Grey's death. But they started out as 5. 2 of them were killed off, and Esme was actually supposed to be one of the sisters that was killed off, but I guess apparently in this adaptation, she's obviously still alive, and I guess that's the reason why I was kind of like questioning for the last couple of weeks, like, is she supposed to be, and they didn't give her last name, obviously, so it was kind of like, we kind of questioning whether or not she could be one of the Stepford Cuckoos or not. Now it kind of makes you wonder, it's like, but I mean, considering, I guess, like, movie embargoes from like 21st Century Fox, and not have, and the show's apparently not allowed to bring in any, like, X-Men characters that were in the movies, are they going to, like, change her origin? Is it just going to be that they started out as quintuplets, or are they just going to be that they were just triplets? Are they even going to be clones of Emma Frost at all? Are they just going to be like, you know, are they even going to have, and if they're not going to take Emma Frost out of the picture, does that mean that they're not even going to have, like, turn the powers to turn their skin into diamonds, and maybe, and later on, or, because I mean, that could have been just an ability they were just, I mean, it could have been like an ability they were hiding, at least for like the show's sake, and like not give away like who Esme was really supposed to be and who she was affiliated with. And also the possibilities are kind of open, and we went on to probably like the last 3 episodes, but they also kind of like put the Mutant Underground in a difficult position, because one, it's like because of Esme's affiliation with them, it's like and the Mutants Underground stance about not killing because they were afraid of giving Sentinel services and the whole world cannon fodder that they really are like the monsters that the world has made them out to be. And I actually pity Agent Turner because it seems like, you know, Reed did succeed in getting through, the Struckers did succeed in getting through to him, but now it's just like, this is surely going to strengthen his hatred for mutants even more, considering what the Stepford Cuckoos did to like use their telepathy to force his entire unit to kill each other. And I guess I guess it's also gonna be interesting to see, like, I guess I saw in the previews that they're apparently gonna come for the Mutant Underground for help, and apparently people are going to be split as to whether or not to help them, considering they just used them and was not in it for their, you know, revolution, basically. And then probably Lorna's probably going to be the ones most prone to, like, you know, going along with their methods just for the sake of survival, especially when she's going to be a mom. And I guess I love how they have the back and forth between her and Eclipse, because like he's the one who's like become disillusioned with, you know, his life in the drug cartel and all the bloodshed. There's this, like you said, he's lost too many friends to like senseless war and violence. And then of course there's Lorna, who's just like she's like fearful for her family, and I guess, and there's also, like, I mean, it was kind of, I also did like, you know, a little mention, the Easter egg of the adamantium and getting it from a defunct location in lab in British Columbia, which is a nice nod to the X-Men franchise. Even though I think they did. I don't know. I've been hearing conflicting things. First, it says it's supposed to be like an alternate timeline and has about as much connection to the X-Men movies as, say, like X-Men Evolution has to the X-Men movies. And now they're saying it's like, oh, it takes place in a similar altered timeline post Days of Future Past, so I don't know. But it is, but you know, just hearing like the story about how Dreamer, who was revealed to be Sonia Simonson, who was revealed to be a nod to Louise Simonson, the co-creator of that character, actually used to work in a shelter for battered women, and, you know, she had, you know, remove their worst memories, help them, like, remove the pain, and it feels like it continues to deal with the whole, like, moral implications of her using her abilities on people, especially when she found out she accidentally erased Turner's memories of her daughter's death, and was remorseful for it, and it's like, you know, it's like she's trying to use it to help others, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, is it better to take away these memories, or like mess with people's heads like this? Like, so it takes it a little bit further than, you know, just the whole like, you know, prejudice is wrong. We have to live together in peace. That, you know, the X-Men movies have been going for, which is nobody, you know, nobody can argue against that. It should be a theme, but it just became like too, kind of like a heavy-handed, tired trope to the point where it's like, okay, I like how this show I think what appeals to this show, even to people who weren't a fan of the X-Men movies, is that it doesn't focus on the same characters, and also just focuses on it's a little bit deeper than just, you know, like, right, I guess, like, you know, like prejudice and whatnot, and also focuses on like the interpersonal drama of the well, not the X-Men in this case, but in case of the Mutant Underground, because there was always like a very dysfunctional family kind of soap opera element to the X-Men comic, which I'm glad that, you know, Matt Nix is doing, and you feel like this guy was like a true X-Men fan. He wasn't just a fan of the movies. And there's also the fact that maybe, and just the, you know, just the realizing, you know, just kind of how Turner turns out to be a hypocrite because of how he was saying, like, oh, his legal justifications, like, he's trying to justify his actions through that, even though, and he's pissed about the Struckers coming into his house with a gun when he did the same thing to his to the Struckers, and I mean, it makes him again. It is. I mean, there are like he has enough layers to make him like a sympathetic villain, and Dr. Campbell is just like a complete monster who, and the scarring just makes him, I guess maybe because it wasn't like heavy scarring, like say like Savitar on the Flash, just to show that he's, I don't know, maybe to show he's just as like corrupt or monstrous on the outside as he is on the inside. I was really shocked that they actually did kill off Dreamer, because I like that character, and like the storyline she was given, and now, but I guess it kind of and because she was such a heavy hitter, I guess it kind of makes it harder for them to kind of like slip in and out of like different situations and facilities now, and now the Sentinel Service is going to come after them with a vengeance just because of the Stepford Cuckoos actions. I'm just like a little bummed that we had to wait like a few weeks until after the holidays. I mean, the next new episode isn't until New Year's Day. Hopefully they'll come sooner rather than later, because this is a cool show, and it's like the 3 more episodes left. So I'm just wondering, and considering the plot is thickened, where this is going to go in the aftermath of all this. So. But what do you guys think of the episode? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.